Everybody puts their shoes... Hi! Welcome back. I'm still in the Forgotten City. I haven't entered my house yet. Everybody puts their shoes outside, huh? Let's just... I should have read the Dwarven Laws from his... Man, oh, shoot. Let's go back there for a second, because I don't trust myself without seeing those laws. It means I gotta crawl all the way back up there. Oh, hi!
Help! There's a looter coming into the city.
What did you see?
I saw a man come down the shaft, but he was armed and he looked like a looter. If he makes it into the city and starts attacking people, he'll break the dwarves' law, and who knows what will happen. You have to stop him.
Okay.
Everybody, go home and lock your doors.
The shaft, huh? Okay. And he'll break the dwarves' law.
Rest forever.
Okay, he doesn't have anything on him. Let's see if there's any others. He was a scout.
I smell panic, but not nearly enough.
Oh! I was trying to fish. Really? Try that.
I think this is what we were born to do. Depressing.
Try to make a cat or make a. Whoa, 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 whoa! Where?
Your story is finished.
Any more? There's a lot of dudes. One of them's got to have a note or something. Oh, give me my mouse back. Wait. Wait, what? What the what?
Better than your setting. This will end for you.
A Dark Brotherhood warlock? How the heck did you find me in the Forgotten City in the past? That was the display case I unlocked. If that's part of the mod, I am freaking out right now. Hopefully, if he planned it that way, I'm missing something. Let's see, scaled. I don't need any of that crap. Anybody else here? No. That's it. I think that was the last looter. So we can kill people outside of the door. It doesn't break the law. What the heck? What? What? There's gems in there. Huh. No stealing though, huh? And there's expensive stuff in those display cases. Why? I gotta get those books. I gotta find out about the laws. Don't hurt anybody and don't take anything. Hi!
Is it over? Is it safe?
They're dead.
Oh, thank the gods. What a relief. We're so lucky that you arrived in time to stop them. I'll be sure to tell everyone what you've done for us.
Okay.
Thank you so much. If there's ever anything my husband Tabik and I can do to help you, just ask.
Okay. Well, what's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell.
Okay.
My husband Tabik runs the clothing store in town.
Right.
You should stop by. I'm sure you'll leave looking much better. Not that you don't look good now, I mean, it's just, you know, nice clothes are... Oh, who am I kidding? I'm no good at selling anything.
Sold.
I I guess that's why they've got me sweeping the floors day in, day out. Well, that, and we weren't invited to be layabouts in the Jarl's Citadel.
I'm sorry?
Did you see anyone working in the Citadel? I'll bet you didn't. They just amuse themselves all day while those of us down here do all the work. And why? Because Habik's a Redguard and I'm a Breton. I bet if we were both Imperial, it'd be a different story. The worst part is we left Solitude to get away from bigoted Nords after our son died. But here the Imperials are even worse.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
What happened to your son?
Oh. No offense, but I'd rather not talk about it. Too many painful memories.
Okay.
And besides, there are enough sad stories around this place as it is.
Sure.
But if you're interested, you can talk to my husband, Habik, in his shop, Firefly Finery.
Ooh, Firefly? I'm there. Ever thought about challenging the Jarl?
What would we do? Start a rebellion?
Why not?
No way. Not after the dwarves' warning.
Oh.
No. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one, and all that.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Okay. Thanks. Let's go find this book. Oh, there she is again. Hi! Asanji!
He's talking about how you killed those looters. Well done.
Thanks!
Bye.
Bye!
What is it?
Oh, you don't like people calling you Dom, do you, Dom? Do you like that, Dom? Dom? Can I call you Dom? Can I call you Dom? I want to call you Dom. Jerk. Okay. I'm not a nice person. Wait, but if he's gone, and if Saphira's still there, I can ask her questions without him around. Hightail it! Except for the fact she's gone too. The gold is still there. The gold that I took earlier. Well, he's a successor in waiting, but there's not really much here. Okay. I may not be looking that carefully. Ah, you're Saphira.
We can talk, but be quick. Domitus could be back any second.
Aha, what's your story?
I'm Saphira. I'm from Markarth, from a part called the Warrens.
Really?
If you've never gone there, don't.
Okay.
Just don't. About a year ago, I met a guy there.
Sure.
Said he was there for business. Nobody has any business being in the Warrens.
Right.
But he had coin, and
Sure.
when he saw me, I saw a way out. Long story short, I followed him here. The more I think about it, though, I would have been better off in the Warrens with the beggars and skeevers.
Domitus, huh? You want to get away from Domitus?
Guess you haven't met him, huh? Take my advice. Stay as far away from him as you can.
Okay. Well, I can call him Dom now. Don't the laws here protect you from him?
If only. Look, whoever dreamt up the dwarves' law didn't think it through. Maybe it was meant to protect people, but what it really does is make everybody too afraid to stand up for themselves or challenge people in power, and Domitus knows that. He's next in line as Jarl of this place, so he gets his way by threatening to punish anyone who doesn't do what he wants.
Really?
He's never physically hit anyone here, but the point is, he doesn't have to. I've seen him make grown men cry. Nords, they don't cry easily.
No, they don't.
I cry most days. I think about leaving him, but
You're-
where would I go?
You seem awfully
He says
twitchy.
he'd make sure I wound up living in poverty again, like poor old Dooley.
Is anything I can do to help?
Interfering will only make things worse. The only way you can help me is to find a way out of this city, or do something about the dwarves' law. I don't know if there's a way out or not, but there are places beneath this city nobody has ever explored. If I were you, I'd start with the tunnels.
Okay, we better stop talking. I'll do my best.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for.
Hi!
Oh, hello there.
Gaia. What's your story?
I'm a Breton from Hyrock. I've studied history at the Imperial City, which led me to Skyrim in search of Armour ruins. And now I'm here.
Oh, and
Some
you...
days I just can't believe my luck. Working with Brawl. Researching the richest source of Drummer history and technology I could have imagined.
Really?
I feel like we're on the brink of some amazing discoveries about the Dwemer.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Maybe we'll find not all of them have disappeared.
Can you tell me about the history of this
I
place?
could, but Brawl knows much more than I do.
Okay.
You should be able to find him in his chambers down the city.
Okay, he lives right next door to me. Bye-bye. Okay, we need to go find those books. Excuse me, Katsuragi will be nothing if not well read. Why can I not find the damn stairs? Oh, come on, where is it? There we go. Hey.
What is it?
Don't be a dick. Look. What's your story?
I'm sorry, what's my story?
Yes.
What in oblivion is your story?
Oh, for
How
Pete's
dare
sake.
you come in here like you own the place and expect me to explain myself to you?
Are you in Fallout for some reason? Apologies. I'm Katsuragi. I'm new here.
I don't care who you are, but pay attention. There's a pecking order around here, and I'm at the top of it. Well, after the Yowl, of course.
Uh-huh.
So work hard and do what I tell you, or you'll wish you died and gone to oblivion. Got it?
No, I do think you're gonna have to repeat it. No, let's just play nice to him for now. I didn't mean to upset you.
That's more like it. Now that you know your place, you're going to do something for me.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to retrieve something for me. It's a helmet. Dwarven. Made thousands of years ago. But still in immaculate condition.
Alright.
One of those vigilants of Standar had it with him when he went down into the old mine tunnels over by the lake.
Right.
He never came out.
Okay.
I want you to go down there and bring it back. Now, do you have any questions?
A couple. Why would I help you?
Because if you don't, you'll have made a very powerful enemy here. I'll make you regret the day you were born. Got it?
I can't intimidate him, can I? Alright, I'll retrieve the helmet for you.
Now there's a good peasant. Go on now. And don't you show your face in the Citadel again without it, you understand? Well, I'm still waiting for that immaculate helmet you promised me.
I was hoping maybe he'd see that I've got one and I could just give him mine instead and get rid of him. Mine? Wait, is mine immaculate? Mine's not immaculate, is it? Mine's exquisite. Oh well. Alright, let's keep on going. Oh, by the way, I don't know if the video has been cutting or not. I haven't been keeping track because I'm kind of interrupting the story. Dwemer inquiries, Dwemer antecedents of Dwemer law. Okay. Right. If one who... in the laws of Card nor Watch, it is said if one who is owned by another slays one who owns himself, the owner must pay the associates 3 fine instruments and the body of the one who is owned. Wow. If a marsh cat was killed by an Argonian, his family were in disgrace, and cuff. 2 trains are traveling through the dark, one going to East LA and the other going to New York. When will they meet in the center? Let's see. Explorer's Guide to Skyrim. No, he had different books. He had different books with him. Where the hell would they be? Where's the other stairs? Where is it? It's gotta be up here somewhere. There we are. Who are you? Oh, Saphira again, right. Yeah, Dom's a dick, but we will make him happy, and then I will use him to, I don't know, maybe get me some more information on somebody around here. Oh, hi. Good to see you. I like you already. Alright. There's the bathhouse. I'm getting there. Ah, there he is. Hi. No. Dwarven Mail Ingot? No. No, there was a book. Dwarves. Oh, it's Dwarves Volume 1 and Volume 2. Yeah, damn it. I thought I would talk about the law. Well, I can ask him. Hi.
Hello again, my friend.
Could you clarify?
Word about the matter we discussed?
Can you clarify something for me?
Of course. What do you want me to clarify?
The law. Oh, what do you want from me? Yeah, that's not gonna help.
I'll talk to you soon, I hope.
Soup, delicious cabbage soup. Oh, hi. Okay, so yeah, I was just telling you earlier, I've been trying to keep track of when the video's cut, and I haven't really been able to keep track of them. So, hi, welcome back. So I thought he'd had something on the Dwemer laws. I bet you they were on that plaque when I came in. Too bad there's no smartphones in Skyrim. Because that was totally my instinct, just take a photo of that before I jump down, but obviously there's no photos like that in Skyrim. Alright, where is the other staircase? There it is. Alright, let's go check out my house now. See, maybe there's something in there about Dwarven law. One will suffer for the sins of the many. And then there's all these display cases. I'm missing one last staircase. I swear I am. Yeah, I am. Here it is. Weird. And then there's still all those centurions everywhere, too. Oh, whoops. It's gotta be something related. I am intrigued. Oh, and I still didn't go down far enough. What the heck? Oh well, guess I can just jump down. Ow. In you go? Oh. Forget that. I don't even need to do that. Someone need to go. There you go. Okay, I am gonna cut the. Well, we'll give it a few more minutes here, but I need to get. I need to redo the video because I'm getting my mouse cursor is. Oh, yeah, it's still there. You can see it, and it's really kind of annoying trying to follow that with my eye because I can't really tell where my cursor is. Oh, Golvar, right? Vitus.
By the 8. I hear you took on a band of marauders by yourself, you buffoon. Next time, come and get me. I'll show 'em what for.
Okay. Sure. Yep. I will make sure you're involved. I will make sure that you are included. Hey!
Oh, hello there.
Hi! She's pleasant. Alright, over this way. So this should be... What time is it anyway? Yeah, it's getting to be late. Let's check in. Unlock with chamber key. Oh, goodness. Huh. Dwemer history and culture. Search the chest. Shock suppression? I'll take the potions. I don't need the rest of the stuff. This is weird, Indigo. This is really weird. These are my chambers, I thought. Is there a bed up here then? Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah, there is. Except I can't. I can sleep there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is cut the video right here. I'm going to go use the bathroom and stand up for a little bit. And then I'll come back. And then we'll take a little bit look into the underground tunnels just briefly and see what we're running into. And see where we can go from there. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. We're back. And in the meantime, I have gone to Google. I have read up on everything. I've spoiled all the secrets for myself, and now I know who causes the catastrophe. So no, I'm just kidding. I did go grab myself a beer and grab myself another brownie, which is vitally important. So we're back. I'm also gonna kill I have the preview for my camera running, my webcam. But I was talking to a friend of mine who gave me some advice for filming and said get rid of it. So I'm going to turn it off so I don't have to look at myself. I know it's working at least, so now I can just stare at you. Oh, it also does screenshots with F5 or with print screen. Lovely. Okay. So what we're going to do now, well, I was thinking a couple of things. I was talking with my wife over the break, and you know what she mentioned was Brigadoon. Sounds like Brigadoon, doesn't it? We're back in the past. A bunch of people locked away in some mysterious city underneath the ground, kind of like an island. I don't think they'll be dancing and having a good time, however. But, I'm trying to think of anything else there. Is that... Well, I was also taking a look too, is that I was numbering my videos, which I usually do, so I can keep track of which ones I've uploaded and which ones I haven't. And the other thing too was that we're on episode 70. I didn't notice that until now, so that's kind of cool. So the Forgotten City may very well carry me through to almost 100, which is awesome. So it'll tie up the first season. I don't know if we won't really call them seasons. That seems kind of silly, doesn't it? We'll see how it goes. Anyway. I have brownie. So we're going to take a bite of brownie here. Oh. Mess up my hair a bit. Make sure I don't look like a loser. I look like a loser, so this is good. I may have to change that hotkey in Bandicam. Because every time I check my preview, I'm actually taking a screenshot. Okay. Oh, in you go. Oh, God. There you are. Let's go check out these underground tunnels. And if he's looking for a helmet, let me show him what he's looking for. Requires the key. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess we'll sleep first. With my helmet on. I don't know how they can tell day or night cycles down here. Frostfall. First of Frostfall. Okay. Now. Do we dare talk to Brawl? Well, he might know about Dwemer Law. And he can explain to us kind of what the laws are. Almost on level 22. That's pretty cool. Yeah, everything's the same. No, it's lit. There is a day-night cycle, isn't there? Cool. Well, let's see if we can go in Brawl's home. That's Lukey's home. Brawl's home is over here. What are you doing?
Heard you got to kill those looters.
Yeah.
Wish I could have joined you. I haven't been allowed to fight in years.
Really? Who are you?
What do you want?
What's your story? About that shiny dwarven armor you're wearing.
What about it?
Are there any others like it?
Nope. This is the only one like it in the whole city.
Really? How'd you get it?
Uh-huh.
Why would I want to take it? I've got my own. Although his is shinier than mine. Why is this so shiny? Wait a minute. It's completely different texture. Oh, well.
Hello, Imperial. What brings you down here among the rabble?
Rabble? What's your story?
My story? Well, my name is Degland,
and
I'm a merchant, yeah? But people say to me, Degland, they say, Degland, why are you a merchant?
Yeah,
They
why are you a
find it
merchant?
surprising because I'm such an honest and trustworthy person.
Yeah?
And sometimes you hear about your merchants who are, you know, dishonest.
What do you mean?
Well, I say to those people, I'm not like them. My father used to say to me,
Yeah.
Degland,
Yeah?
you can't be like the others. You be a good boy.
Aw.
And I was, my friend. I was not only just a good boy. I was the best boy.
Best
The
boy?
best boy now, and the best merchant, with the best prices for you.
Oh! Bring it on. I haven't asked this of anybody yet.
My friend, you're in luck. I actually do, but let's keep it down, eh? Don't want anyone else to hear, do we? But I'll be honest with you, my friend. I'm looking after you. There's a bit of a catch.
Oh.
See, it's only gonna work for one person, yeah. I've been keeping it to myself, you know, thinking
Yep.
maybe I'll need it myself one day.
Right.
But, I'm a reasonable guy, yeah. I reckon I could be, what's the word, persuaded? Persuaded to give it away for, say, 1,000 gold coins?
Okay, this was an interesting guy to ask. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Until next time.
I don't want to finish up that... That may have screwed up a speech train, but... Now that I kind of know how that works...
Hello.
Oh, hi!
Hello, neighbor. Would you like to hear about my research?
Yes! What's your store... Wait. Oh, you're talking about the big thing. Do you know... Whoa! You've got a lot of stuff here. Can you... But this is what I want right here. Can you tell me about the laws?
Well, the dwarves who built this city left inscriptions in the citadel, which translate to, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one."
Right.
My research leads me to believe that if a single member of our community sins, it'll trigger an event, killing us all.
Okay, sure.
I believe such an event occurred some years ago, which is why Metellus found the city littered with burnt corpses.
So did I.
But to this day, there are many questions we simply don't have answers for. How is the dwarves' law still being enforced? How does it work? And we may never know. As long as nobody attacks or steals from anybody else. Until we know more, we all need to be on our best behavior.
Right. What about the spinning orb above us?
That is the sun under the ground. Or at least that's how it's referred to in the dwarven text we've managed to translate.
Right.
I must confess, I haven't the faintest idea of how it works. But it seems to be giving us light and allowing us to grow crops, even under the ground.
And?
Of course, if it ever stops glowing, for whatever reason, we'll all be in quite a lot of trouble. But don't concern yourself with such dark thoughts. I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
Do you know anything about time travel?
Time travel? You know, as it happens, I do. It was a great obsession of mine for years after my wife passed.
Oh.
I thought if I could go back, I gave up on that idea a long time ago.
Okay.
But recently the Jarl has asked to see my research notes. How strange that you should now take an interest too.
Yep.
Can I ask what the nature of your interest is in this unusual subject?
Can I trust him? Oh, sure, why not?
I don't quite know what to say to that. How can I put this charitably? Perhaps you're tired and emotional and need some rest.
Perhaps I am.
But I always enjoy discussing my theories with a receptive mind.
Right.
So I'll humor you. What did you want to ask?
If you traveled to the past, how would you return to the present?
For argument's sake, if you found yourself in that position, you'd have only two options. To live out your days in the past, or force a paradox.
Okay.
A paradox, you see, would involve changing the past so as to prevent the events which caused you to travel back in time in the first place. But you'd be taking a big risk by doing that. Who knows what the consequences would be?
Right, fair enough.
Some say that whatever you do, it will lead you right back to the future that took you back in time in the first place. An eternal loop, if you will.
Right.
But me, I believe that creating a paradox should fling you back to your original time, having changed the past for you and everyone else.
So how would I go about doing
Well,
that?
let's say for argument's sake that you really have traveled here from the future. You could create a paradox in a few different ways.
Such as?
Essentially, you could do anything that would remove your means or motivation to return to the past. For example, you came here to achieve some goal. Achieving that goal would mean you will never have been motivated to come here. A paradox. Or, if the thing that allowed you to travel back in time is still here, as a past version of itself, you could simply destroy it, I suppose. That would mean, of course, that you will never have been able to travel back in time. Another paradox. But doing so could have terrible consequences.
As in this whole
But if
city
you
not
really
existing?
are from the future, as unlikely as that is, telling me or anybody else what happens next could have disastrous consequences too.
You're starting to get twitchy as well.
I think it's best if we talk about something else.
Okay. All right. All right. What's your story?
My story? What a strange question. You presuppose that my life is a simple linear sequence of events which can be summed up in a verbal narrative?
Why are you looking so twitchy all of a sudden if I talk to you for a while?
Hello, neighbor. Made any exciting new discoveries?
Not just yet. Okay, so Samira did that when I talked to her for a while. He's doing it as well if I talk to him at length.
Neighbor. Made any exciting new discoveries?
Nope, just boring ones.
Hello, neighbor.
I know. Hi. I'm wondering, does everyone get twitchy after the third question? Let's ask. No, I've picked on her before. Let's pick on somebody completely.
Imperial Pig?
I'm sorry.
In your way.
What?
I'm sorry.
Imperial Pig? I'm the one who saved your town. Where's Gulvar? He seemed to make sense. Is he down here in the dock still? Oh, he's farming.
What do you want?
Good old Rikus. Who's this? Do I know you? I don't know you.
Hello there.
What's your story? You're her husband.
I'm Habik. I live out back with my wife, Miranda. We used to live in solitude, but, we had to leave. Found this place by accident, like most.
Mm-hmm.
The Jarl needed someone to mind the store. So I volunteered. Doesn't make any money, of course. Not enough customers. The Jarl says he likes to keep us busy and out of trouble. But of course, he and all his cronies in the Citadel never seem to lift a finger.
Mm-hmm. Why did you leave Solitude? And let's watch his face.
Son was working at my stables outside the city. He was alone when he had a visit from some Imperial, a cousin of the High King.
Wow.
This Imperial thought he'd just take one of the horses as a tithe.
Mm-hmm.
Guess he didn't think a 12-year-old boy was going to stop him.
Huh.
But Limar wouldn't stand for it. And as the thief rode off, my son managed to shoot an arrow into his shoulder. But I wasn't there at the time.
Oh.
I came back from the market to find my son's body, trampled in the dirt. It was... I can't begin to describe it. I was shattered. I went straight to Torig's court and demanded justice.
Right.
But I guess that word doesn't mean much to an Imperial. Instead, he seized my stables and told me if I ever set foot in Solitude again, my wife and I would end up the same way as Limar. So we left.